All right, everyone. It's been a couple of weeks. We're supposed to have somebody new today, but they're not here. Brian, what can you give us context about that, or is that not really something we should talk about?
No, I don't. First of all, I've started referencing the website whenever I'm adding a link to the or just telling people Google Chaos Now, and so anyway, when I started that on the day that fellow, what or person, what they say their name was again? Saucy or sauceless?
I'd have to look at it. I don't know because
Yeah, I can't remember.
well, I think I think their name is inside the email address.
Yeah,
Shira or something. I don't remember.
yeah. So in any case, they that was one of the first times I had done that, and used a link
EMA
for the
42.
what's that?
EMA 42.
EMA, yeah, and I think we're calling them EMA.
Okay. Yeah, they're in the contact list.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, EMA is that was the very first day I started using the link for the website, and
We're having trouble hearing you. You're cutting out, and now your video is frozen.
a request. So I don't really know much about them because we didn't have much of an exchange.
You just
They
came
bought
back.
it. They bought into it right away as soon as they went to the website.
We missed like the first half of what you just said.
Oh, I said
Yeah, you froze up.
I said that I used that link for the website for this EMA person, and they got back to me and said, "How can I help?" And I said, "Well, you can join the meetings," and so they just bought in right away. So
the website's working.
Yeah,
at least
so
on some level. At
Yeah.
least for when you send it to somebody.
Yeah, so it worked really well for that person. But I've been sending it ever since, and I haven't been so successful since. But that's par for the course, right?
Sure.
So anyway,
I did have to.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I did have to go in and take care of a spam post the other day. Somebody posted a bunch of Tor links to medicine and crap like that. So I deleted those and warned them that, if this happens again, I'm going to have no choice.
Wait, they were a user?
Yes.
Oh, and then you have to delete them. They're not a real person that wants anything to do with our website.
Right.
Am I right? Like, what was the links to?
Mainly drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Tor.
that has nothing to do with Chaos Now. Delete that person from our website, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, Brian? I mean, here, let me rephrase. Let's do a vote.
Yeah.
Boot that fucker.
Yeah, for sure. Yes.
All right, I'll get it taken care of today.
No, what's the process? Just because so we can remember these things. The process is, and I mean Robert's Rules of Order. The process is, I motion for banning that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Second.
I second it.
Somebody says I second.
I second it. Yeah.
And then we do a vote. Yay for banning the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's 3. Unanimous. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
They have recourse if there was any if somebody actually had a problem with being banned, right? Is there somehow?
Yeah, they can email me and plead their case, and I'll say we'll bring it up to the board and we'll let you know.
Yeah, perfect. Good enough. Yeah. Where are we starting off then? So, just talking about that new.
We could get into. We've said our normal process is look at our meeting notes and address those things first. I think I want to address something new, and it might take a while. Me and Brian have been talking on X now with Grok, and some interesting stuff happened. And actually on my own, and the reason that started is because I have been talking to Grok on X for lots of things unrelated to chaos.
Yeah.
And then, a few days ago, I was talking about something, and it led to chaos. I didn't lead it there, I don't think.
Well,
and then,
I read
I want to show that discussion, and then at the same time, we're showing Brian how to use Twitter or X, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So can I put it on the screen?
Used to be. Yeah.
How do I do that? Let's see.
It's
I
been
always
a
feel
while,
like
huh?
each time I have to figure out how to do it. Okay, here we go. So this is a Twitter post or whatever where I asked. Well, first I want to say it's a continuing discussion from previous. Okay, right? This is parenting philosophy stuff, by the way. So I get to this point and I say, I'm curious which concept came first with the use of the term boundaries. Was it first the concept, my boundaries I choose for myself, which is good? Or was it second, or was it the other thing, your boundaries that I choose for you, which is evil? Anyway, and I said, my guess is the good one was first, and then people invented the evil version and co-opted the word boundaries. So I said, Grok, do you know? And he did know, at least he has a claim about it. And that was cool to learn this way. You know, I don't even Google really much anymore. I just do this.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to read it or whatever for you guys, because I want to quickly get to how it came to chaos. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then I said I was right. It looks like I had made a guess that the good one was first, and that's what Grok agreed with. And it was 1964 where the good term was invented. Anyway, so by the way, I'm just scrolling down here, Brian.
Yeah.
And you know, each reply is just, you know, the next one. It will get more complicated because it's a tree thing that can happen, and maybe that's where you were confused. And you know, anyway, I'll show you in a second. So, what did I ask? Blah. He replied something. Oh, and then this concept of a term was invented for a good thing and then it was co-opted for an evil idea is a thing that language experts use as a general thing to explain lots of things that are like that. I didn't know that. That's really cool. And then Grok asked me. Grok always asks questions, just like ChatGPT does, to like try to continue the discussion. And we start thinking about other examples where a word has two opposing concepts, and these are all epistemology things, evidence, support. And by the way, what I'm doing here, Brian, you can either click show more replies or just directly click on my post. It kind of recenters things, makes this the main thing, and then you can see the replies to it below. So here's show more. All this does is expand it. Yeah. And then show replies is another way to show what's below, but I could just click here, recentering the whole thing. I don't
remember seeing that show replies. I was looking for what I needed to click on. I don't remember seeing that, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed it.
Are you using the app on your phone? I'm just using a browser right now.
Yes, I'm using the app.
Let me just look at my app on my phone and see if it's the same exact thing. I'm guessing it is.
It might have been there and I missed it.
Could be. Let's see.
A quick antidote, a story about how language changes. I was amazed when I was young, like maybe 8 or 9. The first time I ever heard the term winner. Is it there?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But I can't show it. Oh, do you see it?
Yeah.
Do you see the show more replies?
Well, in blue there, yeah.
Yeah, in blue. Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Okay. I must have missed it.
No, that's all right, man.
I just wanted to say quickly, I was amazed when I was like 8 or 9, the first time I heard the term winner. Somebody was referring to, I'm a winner. And they were yelling around, I'm the winner, and I'm such a winner, or whatever, or you're a winner. And anyway, the opposing one being you're a loser. All of a sudden, like it meant that you were winning, right? And anyway, I swear from my perspective, it was only about 2 weeks where I heard the term winner as a derogatory term. It started out as a positive term. And
what was the derogatory meaning?
Well, whether you go, oh, you're a winner, all right. You're a real winner. You know,
Sarcastically. I don't
sarcastically.
think
Yeah.
it's being used as a derogatory term. It's just using sarcasm on.
Well,
I
it's
don't think
certainly.
that invents a new meaning, does it? I don't know how.
Well, it sure does. It changes the whole meaning of the word winner. As soon as you said winner,
Are you saying that the sarcasm started and then later developed into a new meaning for the
no.
word?
At first when I heard it and people said that you're a winner, they meant you were a winner. You were
I
a
guess
real
that's
winner.
the original real meaning.
And then within 2 weeks, when somebody said you were a winner, it was a derogatory term.
What I'm asking is maybe it went this way. Winner invented for good concept. Next stage was people using it in sarcasm in reverse. And then later it developed into a new meaning for the word.
Which I think is a really natural way that these
it's probably. I mean, I don't know. I'm no language expert. Go ask Noam Chomsky.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember being very shocked at how quickly that changed. And that's when I realized words could change their meaning and fast.
Yeah. Okay, let me put this back on the screen and now I don't know how to do that. Shit. How did that happen? Oh, let's do it this way.
Yeah, okay. You're still telling us how it referred to chaos, see?
Yeah. Let me try to hurry up and get to it. So now this looks like it dead-ended. There's no show more replies. So nothing happened after this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can tell there's nothing afterwards. But if you really want to confirm it to yourself, by the way, it shows you how many. Oh, wait, it has a reply. I just said something wrong. This is the proof that there is a reply. You see that?
Yeah, I clicked on that before where I saw comments, and it seemed to work the first time, but the next time it didn't.
Well, if you click on it, what it's going to do is start a reply. I don't think it shows you the replies.
Well, sure. That's
to see the replies, you would click on this thing, and there it is.
What did you just click on? Sorry.
So let me go back. So
right on the whole thing.
Yeah, just right on the whole thing.
I don't think I've ever tried clicking on the actual comment.
Yeah, you can do that. Now, if I click here, it's not going to show the replies. It's going to let me start a reply. See?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back again.
I could have swore it worked that way the first time I clicked it. But anyway,
so when I click on this, just to see, I'm not going to reply. I just want to see. You click on that. It shows you. Look at the. You got to pay attention to this line. You see this line?
Yeah.
This line is trying to tell, just like on Reddit, it's trying to tell you what thread. The message is a reply to.
Yeah.
And if I understand correctly, this is in series. So it goes me, then him, then me. But there could be a different way. It could be me, then him, and then somebody else here replying to me again. Anyway, let's keep going. Show more replies.
I thought it read the other way, opposite of Reddit, where it goes up with new ones. So the older ones are lower.
Look, let me clarify this. It's exactly like Reddit in functionality, but visually it looks different, and you have to click different things to actually navigate through all the same thing.
But the latest thing is at the top, not at the bottom, isn't it?
The latest thing is at the top, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. It's in reverse. Is that? Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. It's reversed.
Yeah. So by the way, something we do typically on X, which we never do on Reddit, is if somebody wants to make a longer comment that doesn't fit in Twitter's narrow character space, what we do is we start a comment and we put 1/2, telling people there's another comment right after it is going to be 2/2.
Okay. And what if there's more than? What if there's like 3 comments in a row? You
would do 1/3, 2, and if you don't know how long it's going to be, we do 1/?.
Oh, okay.
That's one way. Other people do it other ways. I've just been copying other people. You know, this is all something that happened naturally. Nobody invented this for X, like the designers of X.
Yeah. People came up with it.
Yeah. So let me just show you. So you can't see the 2/2 right now. It's not showing here. You have to click on this, and then you'll see it. There it is.
Okay.
And the expectation is I don't want people to reply to my 1/2. Wait till you find the 2/2, reply to that.
Yes.
And Grok fucks it up all the time, by the way.
Okay.
Oh my God, he's so dumb. Because, like, remember that discussion we started between me and you? It was like,
yeah.
I was asking Grok, all right, I want you to moderate a discussion between me and Brian. And I had to say things like, Grok, don't reply yet. Wait till Brian replies. And then Grok replies, okay, I won't reply yet.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you reply then? It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you pay for your Twitter?
No. Look here, it just did it. It just did it. I said, hold on. Oh, no. Oh.
Waiting for part 2 down there at the bottom.
So here's what Grok did. He deviated from the culture of X, which is don't reply to the first one. You know, he's replying to the 1/2. Or did he? I might be confusing myself. I don't forget what I just said. There's 2 numbering systems going on here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see here. Did I tell you guys I was sick?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. It's been dragging
Obviously,
on.
you're still fighting it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm sick. It's just the phlegm you have to get rid of afterwards, you know?
So
I do want to point out.
Yeah.
I do want to point out for our viewers, we do not get endorsement from any of these companies.
Nope.
Do people get endorsements from X and shit?
You can, yes.
Fuck, we're gonna get some endorsements, motherfuckers.
We're not affiliated with them at this time.
Even though we really want to
be. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that that's pointed out. We're not affiliated with them. We're not receiving any compensation for this discussion.
Okay, so you're going to still tell us how it connects to
while also showing you how Twitter works. So
yes,
you see here, there's no number.
Yeah.
That means there's no replies.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's also look at the other things. You see this one?
Yeah.
This is different than replying. This is a repost.
Oh, okay.
Now I got to try to explain what a repost is.
No, I have some idea.
Sharing.
Yeah, I have some idea.
It's sharing it on a separate location or a different, it's your own posting.
It's trying to take a comment that is within a whole big thread of shit that's at the bottom.
Yeah.
But put it at the top so it's a standalone thing that starts its own tree.
Yeah. But it's also under your name.
Yeah, I don't know what that means under my name.
Well, your name's been added that you made this post or that you
I see what you're saying.
You reposted it.
Let's get into that. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I reposted it. Yes.
Yeah. It's just letting people know. Okay? It's letting people know you like this because you're reposting it. Basically.
And it lets people reply to your repost. Oh wait. That's not true either. Let me show you in a second. So if I click repost, first it gives 2 versions. The repost, the plain repost, doesn't let you put any words. So you're just reposting it kind of unclearly. You could be reposting something you think is wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You just
quote is like repost functionally, except you get to put some words.
Okay.
So you're giving people some context. You might be saying, fuck this dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you don't like it. Or you might be saying, this is amazing. Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay, that's making sense so far.
Anyway. Yeah, do you see this?
Okay, yeah.
That's saying how many people liked this particular comment, and there's none.
Okay.
And then this is statistics of how many people viewed this. This lets you bookmark so you can find it easier later in your bookmarks, in your Twitter bookmarks, not your browser.
Yeah, okay.
And this lets you share like to other systems, like if you're going to share it on Facebook or Reddit.
Even Reddit.
It lets you copy a link. And then I don't even use these. I mean, this is like if you want to direct message someone on Twitter, you could share this thing to their direct message. like PM or DM, they call it.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going. I want to find here. I'm gonna go back to our Reddit. This is where I posted on Reddit. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what we were just looking at. I'm gonna skip ahead to see. Here's where the discussion started to talk about KAOS stuff. It's the same discussion, but later in the thread somewhere. I don't remember where.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna click on that. Okay. So regarding the U.S., do you agree that lack of democracy? Hold on, shit. That's. Let me go further back. Further back. Here. Let's think worldwide instead of just USA. What's the main obstacle to making progress in prison systems more generally? So this is not about democracy yet. This is about prison reform. So Grok said something, and I said, Grok answered with democracy somewhere in his answer. He didn't say democracy. Oh, I brought up democracy, dumbass. So he didn't even mention democracy. So I said, regarding the U.S., at least, to make it narrower a little bit, do you agree that lack of more democracy is an obstacle to reforming our prisons? And do you agree that that's also an obstacle for the rest of the world? So you see, I was trying to get Grok to come up with the answer himself about democracy, but since he didn't, I went ahead and said, well, do you think maybe it's democracy? And then by the way, like 18 people have seen this one.
Yeah.
And so Brian, let me tell you this. The way Twitter works and how it's different than, let's say, Facebook. Facebook is, at least originally, was designed for you see a post based on what your friends are posting.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with topics, meaning on X, it has nothing to do with your friends. You have followers and you follow each other, but we're all strangers. That's the idea. But even independent of who you're following, Twitter will also show posts to you based on the topic. And that's kind of controlled with, at least it used to be more before, maybe not so much now, hashtags. So if somebody makes a hashtag like, I don't know, hashtag hate Trump.
Yeah. And
then if there's a bunch of other people who hate Trump and also use that hashtag, the hashtag itself becomes viral. And now if you were involved in any of it, you see a lot more stuff with that hashtag.
I see.
And Facebook now more does it like Twitter because they kind of all copy each other a little bit. But Facebook's main thing was just you see your friends' shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going. Clicking here. Do you believe we need more democracy? Clicking here now. What did he say here? He's saying
How
yes.
do you envision? Yeah, he's
he
asking
did
how do
give
you
a
envision
con.
implementing it. Mm-hmm.
He did give this is why we don't want more democracy.
Oh.
He said, misinformation risks and digital divides. So I said, hold up, motherfucker. Explain the cons you're talking about and tell me why those cons don't also apply, and even worse so, to the current fucking systems. Misinformation risks. By the way, where did you get at this point? Did you get to this point, Brian?
I think I went through everything you sent me.
Anyway, so he said misinformation risks in democracy, in direct democracy. Actually, can somebody else read this? It's hard for me to talk.
Lacking expert filters because the public votes via social media. Current rep system. Politicians spread or act on misinformation amplified by media or lobbying, often leading to entrenched bad policies. Digital divides, unequal tech access excludes low-income rural groups. Current systems have barriers like voter ID laws, gerrymandering, and suppression, which disproportionately affect marginalized voters, arguably worsening exclusion.
Okay. Here's my reply. Can you read that too, please?
I think you're wrong about the misinformation point. It doesn't just apply to. It's worse in the current systems. We need more deliberation, not less. And with more deliberation, that means the harm for basis is reduced.
The harm from bias is reduced.
Bias, excuse me. Your AI got me confused.
I misspelled it.
Do you yeah, but I think you must have figured out what you were saying. Do you disagree? I agree that misinformation can be exacerbated in representative systems due to concentrated power and lobbying, often leading to entrenched biases. More deliberation in direct democracy could indeed reduce harm by fostering informed debate. Think forums or AI-moderated discussions. However, scaling deliberation globally risks echo chambers without safeguards. What mechanisms would you propose to ensure broad, unbiased participation?
So, Grok, again, is saying the same kind of thing that Brian's been complaining about, where everybody, including the AIs, keep arguing for, no, we need safeguards against people are too stupid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I want to clarify, he said we need unbiased, whatever the fuck.
Where was it at here?
Let me click on it again. Where did he say unbiased?
I saw it. Here it is.
Last
biases. Yeah. What mechanisms would you prefer to ensure broad, unbiased participation?
Unbiased, meaning 100% unbiased.
Which is impossible.
Meaning fucking perfect. Meaning fucking infallible. So I said, unbiased is impossible. You should update your question. And note that I'm not even saying, are you sure we can be unbiased? I'm telling him you're wrong. And I already know that he knows he's wrong on this question.
Yeah.
And if he thinks I'm wrong, well, then I'm sure he's going to say it. He agreed right from the start. Fair point.
Fair point. Absolute lack of bias is impossible in any system. Let me rephrase. What mechanisms can help maximize diverse, inclusive participation and minimize echo chambers in a direct democracy setup? For example, randomized citizen assemblies or mandatory fact check. Which that's one of those things on our website I've got set up. I mean, I've asked them supply links with factual information from reliable sources. You know.
Can you read my next reply?
Yeah, I don't know what solution we should have in the future. I think it's better to talk about how we can iterate toward the future. What's the next iteration? I recommend that we start a worldwide system that collects public opinion without censorship, deliberation, and voting.
A little bit different than what Brian wants, by the way.
Iterative progress. Yeah, go ahead. Ignorant. Jesus.
Iterative progress makes sense.
Start small to test and refine. Next step could be piloting digital platform for global deliberation, like open source tools inspired by Polis or Decidim, allowing uncensored input on issues like prison reform. Integrate AI for summarizing debates fairly. And what features would you prioritize in such a system? Features that work to reduce harm for bias. Yep. Do you have ideas? I do, but I want to see what you say first.
So, and you guys can see, I'm trying to get him to say everything. I don't want to say everything instead of him, you know?
Yeah.
You're trying to make him think.
Say it, then I'll say it.
Yeah.
To reduce harm from bias in a deliberative platform, consider algorithmic balancing, using AI to surface underrepresented viewpoints in discussion, similar to Polis's consensus mapping. Sortition, randomly select participants for key debates to ensure diversity. Fact verification layers, integrate real-time checks from multiple sources before votes. And blind reviews, anonymize contributions during initial reviews. What's your idea?
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna stay mute and just keep going down. If you guys, so I am not coughing all over you guys.
That's fine. And I think the system's filtering mechanisms should not be controlled by the system, and instead independent third-party systems to do the filtering. This way, each user controls how the data is filtered rather than the system doing the filtering, like today's Facebook or X.
I just want to clarify, the thing that I'm against is today's Facebook or X.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe I could have worded it unlike it. You know, it's confusing.
Yeah.
The thing I was referring to.
Right. User-controlled filtering via independent third parties is intriguing, empowers personalization while decentralizing power, potentially curbing central biases, challenges, ensuring third parties remain trustworthy and interoperable. How would you handle verification of these filters to prevent malicious ones? What about standards for data exchange? That's a good question. There will be malicious ones. It's each user's responsibility to select which filtering system they will use. They can use more than one to compare and contrast. That shifts accountability to users, promoting critical thinking, similar to how people choose news sources today. To help, perhaps require third-party filters to disclose methodologies or undergo voluntary audits. How do you envision onboarding new users to navigate this effectively?
Edward, if you don't mind, say who's saying. Say Grok said this, and Rami said this, because people might be listening and not watching what we're doing.
Okay. All right. Well, that was Grok. All right, Rami. Rami says perhaps, and I don't know. That's too far ahead. Needs discussion.
And I was sort of dead ending the discussion here because I didn't ask another question.
Yeah.
But Grok always replies with more anyway.
Yeah, I see that. Agree. Grok says agree. Jumping ahead can complicate things. Let's break it down. Start with a prototype where users rate and review filters publicly, building a community-driven trust score. This could evolve through open forums, which we use. And what aspects should we discuss first? Trust mechanisms or users' education? And Rami's reply, I don't know what you mean by trust mechanisms and user education. Clarify.
I want to say, I have an idea of what he might mean.
Yeah.
Controls.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're
but
trying to get him to say it.
I don't want to say, you mean controls, fuck you, or, you know what I mean? Like, he needs to say it. And these terms are ambiguous on whether you mean controls or like systemic controls versus, well, like the way me and Brian describe it is each person needs to control themselves.
Yeah.
Which means effectively no control. I mean, no external control. No person is controlling someone else.
That's right.
And Grok's reply, trust mechanisms. Systems to verify filter reliability, like user ratings, voluntary audits, or transparency reports on methodologies. User education, resource or tutorials to help users understand how to choose, compare, and apply filters wisely, perhaps via in-app guides or community wikis. Which one intrigues you more for discussion? I like how he leads you into asking for more discussion.
And, you know, looking at this again right now, I don't think I was clear on whether he means systemic controls or not. Because
don't
here
think
he
he was
says,
either.
here he says systems to verify, filter reliability.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he means third-party systems. See, he doesn't clarify. Does he mean the system we're envisioning or third-party systems to that?
Yeah.
Independent ones. He's not saying. And then on this part, this looks like no control. This seems like voluntary. Click on this if you want to learn more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But who decides what is available for you to learn more?
Right.
It should be the third-party thing.
Yeah,
Is the
yeah.
point. But I wonder what I said next. I don't remember.
Rami, you said neither. I think it's too far ahead. Sorry. By the way, I'm working on this project now. It's called KAOS. Founders Brian Charlebroy. We're currently doing weekly live stream meetings for the purpose of building the team necessary to build the system. And Grok's reply, interesting. KAOS seems aligned with decentralizing control to reduce bias. How does it implement user-controlled filtering or deliberation features? Any links to the live stream or more info on joining the team?
You can see he's kind of leading to some marketing for us.
Mm-hmm. And then you gave him our Rami, you gave him our YouTube link, and to join the team or just to join the meeting, email Brian Charleboy. His email is in the YouTube channel. Then you got a link to the YouTube channel.
We got 7 views, and just to clarify, the people who would have seen these 7 views, probably people who just follow me, uniting the cults.
Yeah.
And it's not about democracy. It's about ending apostophobia, or just somebody who likes me or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
One more thing.
You know, that's, yeah.
I was using this as a final comment.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said everything I needed to say that would send
Right.
people to us. But it goes a lot further. He kept nagging me. Let me show you.
Grok, thanks for the link. I'll explore the KAOS YouTube channel and look for Brian's email. Excited to learn more about how the project tackles decentralized filtering. What's the focus of your next live stream? Wow. Rami, you said nothing special planned. It's not for entertainment or anything like that. We're just having a meeting. We'll go through our meeting minutes and continue working on all the sub projects like the website, the Constitution, etc. Grok, sounds practical. Focusing on progress over spectacle. If open to observers, I'd love details on joining a meeting to follow along. How often do you hold them? Wow. I said weekly, but sometimes we miss them. I was sick last week, and the week before I had an emergency meeting for UTC and the Coalition of Ex-Muslims. Excuse me.
And by the way, I'm kind of like secretly or kind of shadowily bringing up Coalition of Ex-Muslims.
Yeah, I saw that. And Grok, I like that. Understood. Life happens. Hope you recover and the emergencies are resolved. For observers, is there a schedule or a way to check for the next meeting? And then your reply, Rami, was the schedule of Sundays 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time currently. It will probably change soon, though.
Oh, by the way, the reason I needed to change soon, or not necessarily soon, but is because there's another thing I want to do, live stream. And after a lot of figuring out, the best time is 8 o'clock Sunday. So I hope that we can move our meeting to a different time.
Oh, okay.
Well, where I run into my problem, we wouldn't be able to do it on Sunday then because I work in the evenings on Sunday. I have to be at work 1 o'clock until 10 p.m. So I don't get home till about 10:30, 10:45 at night. So we'd have to find a completely different day to try to schedule to.
By the way, another time that doesn't work for me is, oh wait, you just said all of Sunday after this time is blocked out for you. Is there Saturday time that we could be doing?
I can do Saturday mornings once I work on the weekends. I work Friday, Saturday, and
How about
Sunday.
you, Brian? Can you do Saturday morning?
I would gather so. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So we have no trouble, at least for the three of us, to do Saturday mornings. I have nothing Saturday mornings right now.
Okay.
I mean, I try to make Saturdays for just personal and family, but I'm okay with just one little meeting in the morning.
Yeah.
What, Brian?
Yeah, it works for me. I was just wondering if we couldn't go earlier on Sunday, though. I could get up earlier if you guys wanted to.
Well, maybe that's a thing, but I'm not so sure that I could do well with two meetings back to back. It's possible. I don't really know.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So, are we going to go ahead and reschedule these meetings right now, or are we going to make a new?
No. Nothing's in stone yet. So.
Oh, okay. We'll let it ride for a bit.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Okay. Grok's reply was, got it. Sundays at AM Central Daylight Time for now. Appreciate the heads up on potential changes. Is there a mailing list or channel for updates on schedules and meeting agendas?
And this makes me think maybe we should have that.
I agree.
You don't think posting on Reddit or something would be good enough?
That's what I tell him a little bit.
Rami says, I realize now that one thing we will add to the agenda, we'll be talking about you and these discussions we've been having, especially about chaos. And it doesn't look like there's any replies after that.
That's right. No more replies. Oh, I replied to him twice. You see this, Brian?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So somebody could easily miss the second reply. I replied to him twice, so you got to pay attention to these numbers.
Yeah.
So the way to find this, you can't see it now. You can't see the reply here.
Yeah, you
because this is not the central one right now in this view. I have to click on here, and then it shows both of them.
Right. I realize now that one thing we'll add to the agenda, we'll be talking about you in these discussions.
That's the one you already.
KAOS.
Yeah.
Rami also said no, but we have a subreddit, but we don't update people on it if we cancel a meeting. We do update the people who have been in meetings as they are in email list. It would probably be a good idea to post that on the Reddit, and I can also update it on the website. Due to certain circumstances.
Yeah. Given that he's asking, and it's a question that everybody would ask.
Right. So I think that would be a good idea, is to make notice for anyone. Hey, we had an emergency. We're not going to be able to have the meeting or whatever.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned for updates.
Well, the thing is, like last time, it was an hour before the meeting that I canceled.
Yeah.
And I probably should have done it earlier, but the thing is, like I had just woken up kind of thing. And maybe I wasn't sure the night before if it's going to work. So with an hour's notice, first of all, I don't think a message would help. But second, I'm not sure I could do it. Like the point of the emergency is I don't got time to even deal with sending a fucking message.
Yeah.
You know, so I send a really quick one to you and him.
Yeah.
I don't send like a 10-minute time trying to go to the website and update shit.
But one of us could take the advantage. One of us can take the advantage and make the necessary notifications.
Yeah. Even if it's after the beginning of the start time. I mean, at least somebody can go see what.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It doesn't have to be
good point.
Before.
I concede my point.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
And Grok says, thanks for the details. What's the name or link to the subreddit to get on the email list? It sounds like attending a meeting is a way. Any tips for newcomers wanting to join one? And Rami, you said all the info you're requesting is easily found on the YouTube channel. It's in the description of each of the live streams. And Grok's reply, all right, I'll check out the YouTube channel and review the live stream descriptions for a subreddit link and newcomer details. Appreciate the pointer. Look forward to learning more about KAOS.
And there's no replies after that.
Mm-hmm.
So it almost sounds like it wants to join the meetings or at least monitor them. I mean, that's all just talk, though, because it's not going to actually go monitor the meetings unless you specifically tell it to, right?
I don't fucking know how it works.
I don't think it does any move until you prompt it.
Yeah.
So I can't see it all of a sudden that it's monitoring like.
Then how about this? Let's tell him right now about this particular live stream right now. So let me get the link.
Are you going to ask it if it's monitoring it right now?
I'm not going to ask it. I'm going to tell it. We're live right now. You want to listen?
Well, I'm curious to know if whether or not it just did it on its own.
Well, how about this? We'll write the message together. It's this one. Share. Copy. Okay. I'm gonna start a reply. You see here, Brian?
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed in this particular view, it's already ready for me to reply by just putting my cursor here and start typing. Yeah. If this wasn't like I don't know what to word it, like the main focus of this current window, then you wouldn't see this.
Right.
You'd first have to click here and then you would see this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we're currently live. Here's the link. And what else do you want to say, Brian?
Have you already been watching?
What else? We got space more.
Or would you like to start and tune in right now?
How much more time do you think we got left? Another 15 minutes?
Probably.
I got more than 15 minutes. I want to talk about.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Is it typing?
So are we done with this, or do you guys want to talk anything more about this, or what?
Well, I have a related subject.
Okay.
So I was listening to a podcast called Decoding the Gurus.
Yeah, I know about it. You've told us.
Yeah. I do like listening to them. I hope that one day I don't consider myself a guru, but I hope that one day they analyze what I'm saying, because I fit in a lot.
Well, they hate on most of the gurus they talk about in general.
Oh yeah,
they don't see them as real gurus, or like a good guru.
No. Although they are nice to some people, they were very nice to Sam Harris and a few others. A little too nice, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's not all just about shitting on them. They're doing useful criticism.
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting because I had posted once before, and then other people are. Anyway, it did come up eventually that they talked about this Daniel Schmachtenberger, and anyway, they did during one of their shows, they did dedicate a small amount of time to him, and I thought it was interesting because they didn't really have any criticism other than the fact that he sells supplements, and that's always a bad sign that when somebody sells supplements. So anyway, but that was the only criticism they had of him, which I thought was interesting. So anyway, what I wanted to get into that's related is on Decoding the Gurus on the latest episode. They talked about, and I don't have this guy's name, but some YouTuber that has a good following, and he claims that he has a theory, or some kind of physics theory, or something like Einstein's theory of relativity, something, his own version of this type of thing, right? And so anyway, he's been claiming this on YouTube for some time, and I guess he prompted Grok. I'm assuming it was Grok. I can't remember right now, but I'm assuming it was Grok. So anyway, he prompted an AI all about his theories. And the AI, being very sycophantic, was telling him what a brilliant person he is, and this is a fantastic idea, and all this stuff, right? So anyway, he then turned around and he posted the link to his discussion and told people, well, you can learn all about my theory by talking to Grok here, or the AI, And it understands exactly what my theory is now because I prompted it all up. And so now you can use it to explore my theories, right? And so, and he puts a link out. So one of the hosts of Change My, I know what the hell is it called?
Decoding the Gurus.
Decoding the Gurus. One of the hosts said, well, I couldn't resist. And so I clicked on it. And he said it only took me 2 minutes to ruin it for him entirely. And so he said all he did was ask the AI to please look at this theory through a critical scientific eye, as if you're a real scientist and you had to assess this. And so the reply was, yeah, now that I look at it, it really doesn't make sense, and it's not a good theory. And
I'm sure it gave some reasoning.
It gave some reasoning, yeah. So anyway, but the point was that the host was very proud of himself and goes, yeah, I mean, this guy was an idiot to put this out there. It was extremely easy to get the AI to
by just saying, question me.
Yeah, or question that theory. So anyway, I thought that was a great example of exactly what I'm trying to do, because I don't think anybody will successfully change the AI's view when I convince it about chaos. Now, I might be wrong about this, and this is where I want to experiment more, and so before I go out making these claims. But I think that it's quite a strong point if I've managed to convince chaos that, or convince Grok, let's say, that chaos is the main thing that humanity should be working towards at the moment. And if I get it to agree with that, I think that's a big deal if nobody can get it to change its mind. So anyway, I'd like to, so I would like to post on, do a post once we've done a couple of tests with this. I'd like to do, on the Decoding the Guru subreddit, which is quite an active subreddit, and they are extreme critics, and they're extreme. They don't like anything.
Dude, I think this is gonna be flourishing and expanding and growing like crazy. We figured out how to do on X what we were trying to do on our subreddit.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's already happening.
Yes,
Brian, you said you had you emailed me. You said you had trouble making a big post, but I think it's solved now. You need to do a string of them: 1/?, 2/?.
That's
Keep
right.
going. I sometimes will reply to the individual ones if I find a mistake there, or if I'm just asking for clarification. But if I'm just trying to give you a criticism, I'll wait till the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I need to learn to do. Although it would be much easier if I actually paid, because then how much more can you say if you're paying?
It's ginormous. You can write essays.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Go do that if you want. But
yeah,
there's that other idea I told you, which is pump your long text into ChatGPT and have it shorten it to Twitter length.
I really don't like doing that because sometimes I lose some of the meaning, and I really have to analyze.
Then don't do it. I don't want to lose meaning.
And I worry about that a lot because it's happened in the past.
I don't want to lose meaning.
Yeah, and I lose the meaning that I'm trying to get.
By the way, let me clarify what I said. What I meant was, and this is what I do with ChatGPT all the time. I give it a long thing and I say, summarize it. I don't like the summary because of what you just said. So I keep iterating with it until I like the summary.
Yeah.
But that could for you, or is that not enough?
Well, that might take more time than
but so what?
Yeah, well, by
the way, if you give me the long version, you're putting more time on me, and you're putting more time on you if that longer version actually makes more confusions than less.
Yes, but I always assume that I'm more succinct, or I'm always trying to make things as short as I can to begin with, right?
Okay.
So,
I think you pay for it. I think it's cheap. It's like $17 a month.
Yeah.
Just do 1 month. Let's do the experiment.
Yeah, I might do that. I mean, especially if I'm going to start arguing with people, like I said, I want to start this process of getting people to try and change Grok's mind. And so I need to get prolific at this and be able to, do it quickly and easily. And so, yeah, it might be worth paying at least for a month and see how that goes.
All right. So, by the way, Grok replied to me almost immediately. And by the way, he's been that way with me recently. I don't know how to say that right. You know, there's lots of times where, at least in the past month, by the way, I only started talking to Grok like a month ago. I didn't even think of using it. You know, I'm slow to shit like this.
Yeah.
But most of the times I was talking to Grok, he would talk 2 or 3 times and then it would be done. And then he doesn't talk again in that thread. But lately, dude, a couple days ago, I talked for 3 hours straight with him.
Wow.
He replied to everything.
Yeah. So in the past, there was a limit, like it just stopped.
It seems like it put a limit on me, and then the limit was lifted somehow in their own algorithms based on whatever they think is successful in our talking.
Yeah.
Either that or because the amount you're using it.
What do you mean?
The more you interact with it, the more it's going to fall into your algorithm for it to fall into the algorithm to reply to you quicker. Because it's stating the fact, you're not just asking stupid questions, saying that you really are trying to find information
right.
out.
It's also, I think it's also gauging the quality of my talking.
Yeah.
Not just the amount. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, now let's click on, I'm really excited to see this, what Grok said in reply.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just going to click. I can either click here. You see this, Brian?
Yeah.
You see this over here?
Yeah, I see the 1 mark there. Yeah.
Yeah. This is just notifications, and it could be all sorts of things. It doesn't have to be this specific reply. But I know. But I predict it's already about this.
Yeah.
And by the way, since I have not refreshed the page, there's not a 1 here.
Right.
Yeah.
But there is a 1 there. I know. Watch. See, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So he said, thanks for the invite. I haven't been watching yet, but I'll check out the stream right now. What's the main topic on the agenda today? All right, let's fucking reply.
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that isn't really the main topic. That's lying.
Yeah.
Well, at
That's
the moment,
part of our
so far,
topic.
that's the main thing we've talked about so far.
Just kidding. The main topic is, what should we say?
Well, the main topic is always about the KAOS system.
Yeah.
KAOS and, well, maybe not even. KAOS isn't actually the main point. KAOS is the solution. The main point is the fucking problem. We're always talking about how to do more democracy.
And add users.
And
marketing.
And build our team to solve that problem. I mean, it's more specific than that, but this is like pretty,
Yeah.
The more specific part is we think KAOS is the solution.
Right.
Yeah.
And not necessarily KAOS, but the features we're saying, like third-party filtering,
right,
instead of the system doing it.
Yeah.
Sent. All right, you guys want to measure how long it takes?
Sure.
Before the next comment comes?
It's probably just a few seconds.
No, it's probably a minute. Let's see. Oh, what is
That's
this?
out of view.
That's the same one. I think it somehow didn't refresh. Still nothing. One view. I guess that's Grok.
I'm thinking so.
Unless no, that's me, or I don't know how it counts this.
It's either you or Grok or somebody else is following it.
By the way, Brian, you can click on this this thing that he just replied. You can click on this thing that says view post engagements. So it's going to show you stats, I think, and then it makes it easier to see replies and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm going to click on here. Haha, flattered by the joke.
By the joke.
Tuning in now. Democracy building sounds crucial. How does the team, can you
How
read that?
How does the team approach scaling up efforts for apostasy decriminalization?
All right. I think it's mixing up between uniting the cults and us.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry. Hey, by the way, if you see me talking but you don't hear me, let me know. You're confused. KAOS and UTC are independent
Organization.
It just happens to be that I'm involved in both. They are definitely, or UTC definitely needs KAOS, though. Or how do I say that?
Yeah, that would work.
UTC would benefit from KAOS's
KAOS.
success. Should I say more than that? Is that
That's enough to me.
That's enough to me.
All right. Anyway, you guys want to end it here or say anything else quick? I kind of want to get off.
Okay. Is there anything I need to cover?
I didn't go through the meeting minutes. Really, it's
No.
one item. It's just the overview and discussion about the X post, and that's enough. I don't think we can. I mean, unless you guys want to talk about.
I just wanted to say though that you know, we were talking at the beginning about the website and how I'm using it as a sending people there. I just wanted to thank Edward for getting that set up for us, and I think it's going to be a big benefit to have that website.
Thank you.
The way it is. Thank you.
Grok's reply. Got it. Thanks for clarifying the distinction between KAOS and UTC. Makes sense that your involvement bridges them. How does KAOS's democracy focus specifically support goals like apostasy decriminalization?
Well, it doesn't specifically.
That sounds like a UTC job, not a KAOS job. So I will reply on my own, you know, when this is over.
Okay.
Right.
And Brian, I guess over the next week you'll continue the.
Yes.
By the way, people we haven't mentioned. Brian and I are running a test.
Yeah.
To see the effectiveness of using AI as a moderator between two people having a disagreement.
Yeah.
The disagreement we picked is atheist versus agnostic. Although that ended up not really being the case in my view. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyway, Brian, so you can continue that now, I guess, right?
I'll
try. Find the point you were lost at and then do your long post with the many iterations or do that paying thing first.
Yeah. Yes. Some things that we haven't covered yet about Twitter is how do I actually tweet somebody and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. So that is very important, actually. So let me show you this. When I click reply, do you see this and this?
The Grok hat, yeah.
So it's saying replying to Grok and this other person, Leo. The only reason these are here is previously in the discussion, they were tagged. So every time I reply, it keeps the same tags.
I see.
Now, I know somebody can delete themselves if they want. And I think when I reply, I can take someone out too. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But then you can add a third person in. You could be like, blah, 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 at, hey, Edward, what's yours? Twitter.
Mine would be EFWIS, EFWIS.
That?
No, it's yeah, that's me. Rebel at heart.
Okay. So when I hit reply, this tags Edward in addition to Grok and Leo.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
And so you would that's in a specific spot, or is that just added right onto your comment?
Oh, just directly in all the text.
All the text. I put
that. A lot of people use the tag as the name itself, like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Edward, what's up?
I see.
Right.
Okay. So it could be anywhere in the text.
Yes. Make sure it turns blue. Otherwise, I think it's not recognizing it as text.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
And you know, it actually, I think, forces you to select one.
Yeah. But I'm the one at the top there.
All right. I might send you a tweet just on its own, just to
Sure.
practice.
A test. Yeah, just say testing
Yeah.
at what is mine anyway? At Uniting. At Uniting the Coast.
You name
Yeah.
See that?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be clear, my name is not here, but it's implied because I'm actually talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the
So
primary.
So if I'm answering it, it'll show up on mine that you're in there, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Yes, yeah. On your side, you will see
I'll see your name there.
Uniting the Coast.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait. I mean, in the discussion that you're in, you're not in this discussion.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
If I were,
I should
though,
have been tagging you before. Whatever. All right, man. Take it easy, guys.
all right.
All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
have a good
Great
one.
meeting. We'll see you
Bye-bye.
next Sunday, right?
Yep.
As far as I know.
All right. Hopefully.
Bye.
Okay. Get better, Ron.
All right.
Get better.
All right. I will.
All right.
All
See you
right.
guys. Bye.
Yeah.